All right, sound check one. Give me a good sound check.
By God, I'll give you a good sound check. You asked me for one, I'll give you one. By God. Alright guys, today it is System Saturday. It's a beautiful day here in the beautiful state of Ohio, and I can almost tell you that Ohio, Dayton, Ohio, it is the vacation capital of the world. It has to be. I don't know what else could be. So guys, what I want to do on today's System Saturday is I really want to go ahead and show you how to go ahead and write emails to your buyers list. I get so sick and tired of real estate agents and real estate investors going through and just really going ahead and writing these emails, and they write them just terribly. I mean, absolutely terrible. They'll go ahead and send an email. They've got this buyers list of maybe 200 people or something like that, and then they'll go through and they'll send this email out, and it'll be a property flyer. Guys, that's not what the actual public responds to. That's exactly not what people want. So what I want to do on this System Saturday is I've got a system for this. I've got a rockin' buyers list, and I've got a great rapport with this list. But what I want to do is I want to show you how to properly go ahead and write these emails so that you can actually get a response, because I'll show you exactly what they're looking for. They don't want property flyers. This is how you go ahead and write emails to your buyers list. Alright guys, so this is exactly how you go through and do it. So again, get away from going ahead and emailing people the actual property flyers, something like that shows the pictures of your homes and has a very, very weak call to action. I've actually developed a system into this to go ahead and really this is what our team uses to go through and go ahead and really get a high response on every single one of our emails. So whenever you have a list, this is how you need to go ahead and break it down. It needs to be broken down into 4 different sections, okay? The first section that you have needs to be the weather, all about the weather or the sports or something like that. It's called a pattern interrupt. That's exactly what it is called. The second section, I'm going to explain all these here in a second. The second section that you want to go ahead and write a short paragraph about is all about an opportunity that you have for them. The third section right here is all about the description. Okay, so the description of the home, and then the last section is going to be the call to action. So each one of these sections, people, is going to be a paragraph. Okay, so it's going to be a paragraph, and I can tell you this stuff rocks the docks. So check this out. The very first section that you do is going to be about, I always talk about the weather because it's a great icebreaker. Get it? Icebreaker, because we're in Ohio and the ice is breaking because it's warm. You didn't get it. Come on. Anyways, you need to go ahead and talk about the weather or sports is what I go ahead and suggest that you talk about. So just in this example, we go ahead and talk about the weather. It's called a pattern interrupt. It's kind of just an opening line to get people really engaged into your emails. So what you want to do is you just want to talk about, so hey, how's the weather? In the 70s all week. I don't know about you, but I've already got my beach towels out, LOL. Okay, I hope you're enjoying it. I love it. Notice how I'm speaking in this as well. So I'm not really talking very corporate in this by any means. I do use the words LOL, so I talk a lot of slang in this. People that bought Buyers on Fire off me and whatnot, I'm right actually inside Buyers on Fire right now. But people that bought that off me, they got discouraged, and I actually had a couple people refund on me because I did talk in a lot of slang on my actual emails and in my copy of my emails and whatnot, and I kind of laughed at those people, and you're probably watching this video right now, but the truth of it is that people don't like corporate. It's that simple. They don't like that, hello, I have a great opportunity for you, and this is what it's all about, and this is a great deal, and you should go ahead and buy this property because my name is John Cochran. Who cares about all that crap, man? Be real. Be real. So the first paragraph is the pattern interrupt, and you want to go ahead and talk about the weather or the sports. Maybe if you live in Chicago, talk about the Bears. I'd never talk about the Bears. You got to talk about the Bengals or something. And then the second paragraph that you want to go ahead and write is all about an opportunity. So feel free to go ahead and swipe these word for word from me. So here is where you tell them all about an opportunity that you have for them. So an opportunity that you would have is, I have an amazing opportunity for you. It's a house in Centerville that is priced way lower than what it could be. The owner is looking for a fire sale on the day it goes on, the day that it goes on the market. I'm going to be bringing it active to the public next week sometime, but I wanted to give you the first crack at it. So we've done the pattern interrupt, we've done the opportunity, kind of getting them engaged for what the property is all about. The description, it's very, very simple to go ahead and write the description of the home, because whenever you write the description of the actual house, you know, whether you're whether it's a property that's on the MLS or maybe it's just a home that you have for sale by owner or whatever it is, it's very easy to go ahead and write the description for that home. And that's where you want to go ahead and incorporate the property description. And if you've been following me long, we do not write property descriptions like 3-bed, 1-bath show and sell, because you are not telling that buyer that you want to show or sell them that home. So what you want to go through and do is you want to write, kind of summarize the property description that you wrote for the actual property, giving it all the details and whatnot. So you just write, it's huge and easy on the eyes with an open floor plan, almost 1,400 square foot, located relatively close to Watson's. This home even has a study in it. I personally would use it for another bedroom though. It's already got 2, but 3 would put the icing on the cake on this one. Newer construction, built in 1991. Neighboring homes in the area went $50,000 higher than this one. When the owner came to me and said sell this property at a fire sale price, they meant it. Remember, it's not on the market yet, but if you want to make everyone jealous in Centerville and own this place for only $69,000, over $30,000 off in today's market, let me know before I open it up to the public. Which brings us to the last paragraph that you're always going to go ahead and do, which is the call to action. So this is the call to action, and I want you to swipe this word for word, because this call to action is what works. So obviously you're sending an email, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to get a reply to that email. We always go through in all of our emails and we will merge in their first name. So, John, do you have any interest in it or want to see it before I put it on the market next week? So your call to action, guys, I really suggest in your last paragraph for your call to action to always end in a question. What they're going to do naturally is they're going to go through and they're going to reply to your email. And then there you go. You have written your email, and then that's the best way to go ahead and get people to reply to it. Guys, I have tested this inside and out, and I can promise you that if I was to go ahead and send an email out to my buyers list of 18,000 people, and I sent an email out with a property flyer, I will probably go ahead and end up getting about 2 people to go ahead and reply to it. If I go ahead and send this out, I will probably get anywhere between, it's going to be in the hundreds. Guys, this exact email that I sent out, we actually ended up going ahead and getting about 80 replies off of, because we just had a really good, we've got a really good list in this area, and I can tell you that the copy is really good. So swipe this, guys. This is a system. You always go ahead and break it down into 4 paragraphs, and I can tell you it is by far the best way to go ahead and get a response from your list, your buyers list, to go ahead and get them to reply. So this strategy works, and I want you to go ahead and use it word for word. So use it. Alright guys, so I've been working very closely, actually I've worked with a lot of people on this same strategy, and Howie came to mind, and that's why I'm doing this System Saturday, is because, you know, I met Howie at an event, a mastermind that I hold in Las Vegas, you know, a few months back, and he was having some trouble writing emails to his buyers list, and he showed me he had a buyers list. It was about 200 people or so, but he could never sell a property off of that, because that's what everybody wants to do. They want to go through and they want to sell their properties, you know, by sending out an email or a text message. It's awesome. It's an awesome feeling to go ahead and do. We've done it many times, okay? But he was having some struggle going through and really going ahead and, you know, positioning his email copy to his list. And that's the way to go ahead and do it, guys. You got to go ahead and talk. You got to do that pattern interrupt, do the weather, the opportunity, the description, then the call to action. As soon as he went ahead and changed that, he went ahead and he shot me an email and he said, hey, dude, go ahead and get on my list and see what you think of this stuff. As soon as he went ahead and did that, he messed the first one up completely. I told him about those 4 strategies that he needs to talk about. The email that he wrote right after that, he ended up making $8,000 on a wholesale deal, and he sold that property within a couple hours. So go ahead and do it, guys. It really, really works. So one thing that I am doing, guys, in the month of February is I am holding a 2-on-1 at our office. Okay, so you are meeting with me and my partner Josh Cantwell. You know, where we dissect your business. We teach you stuff like this, but it's more about you. It's all about dissecting your business and taking you to the next level, and that's what we're doing in February. So if you want to go ahead and apply for a 2-on-1 in the armpit of Ohio, Cleveland, we'll go ahead and we'll look at your business. We'll go ahead and get you to working really on your business rather than inside of it, and we'll show you every single tip, trick that we go ahead and use, all the tools, all the strategies, and you get all of our products for free. So if you want to go ahead and do a 2-on-1 with us, go ahead and click the link on your screen right now, and hopefully we'll see you in Cleveland. Hope you got a lot out of the System Saturday. Peace!